Alright. Team Reds here, Sweden. It's going to be starting at the top. And we actually have a normal opener here from ThorzaiN, so no Paladin rifle shenanigans this time around. Starshaped's going to be going for a little bit of Ancient of War creeping. And on the other side, actually wait, it's Sheik this time who's opening quick feints. And TeRRoR is the one opening with something that's looking to be like maybe like a Dreadlord Expo, maybe Death Knight Expo. He's opening goals clearly here. And I think expanding here, it's going to be very strong. I wonder how many players watch the VODs of these games, because I feel like I bring up a lot of very interesting points whenever I'm casting them in terms of what they could have done better. So I feel like if some of them watch them, they might take notes of like the game yesterday of TeRRoR and Sheik, where they were like on the left side and they did expo there for like a very long time. Or like, no, it was this one, I think. I actually think that would be very beneficial for them in terms of considering more options than what they saw or thought was possible during the game. But also at the same time, I guess maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, so they don't want to waste time listening to me rambling about what I think they did wrong. Even though I didn't have the guts to play my own tournaments. Maybe like if I do another tournament, I think in particular if I do a biggest one, I mean not if, when, because I think there's going to be a next one for sure. Side, merci pour le host. Guys, Side is going to join me for the next game to cast a little bit as well, so we might be able to do a bit of a tri-cast with Side and Lado in a bit too, so that's going to be very nice. But yeah, up next, the next match should be one of the Undead versus Human, I think it was, maybe Sheik versus ThorzaiN. What was I saying again? Yeah, oh yeah, I was saying if, or like not if, when I do my next tournaments. I might play in it as well, we'll see. If it's a 2-on-2 tournament, why the hell not? I don't know who I would play with, but I think especially if there's going to be more than 8 teams. I think if there is 16 teams, then it's definitely okay, I think, for me to play. And also, I think I do a very good job of organizing, like not to throw any, you know, compliments in my own face or anything, but like when I do a bracket and stuff, I randomly generate it, I record a video of me generating the tournament, so we know there's no tomfoolery or anything. People are usually pretty happy with my tournaments. Especially the part where they get paid. There's never really any issue with getting paid when using Matcherino, you know? Like it's very, very easy. People connect, the players, they connect to the website and they cash out their money. No thought, you compliment yourself more, please. Look at this guy. What's going on, James? Thank you for dropping by. Hope to see you sometime this year. A bunch of times. It feels like the heroes are like very low level because they're not creeping that much all across the board. They're both expanding in the corners. Yesterday, which game was it? Oh, it was Foggy Sides. Yeah, it was the second series. Yeah, Foggy Side versus ThorzaiN Starshaped, I think, where like the corner camps were barely ever done. They just kept. Or maybe it was the other one, but yeah. Oh yeah, I think it was the one. Would they have a double expand here, by the way? I think it's so worth it. Yeah. Okay, so Starshaped is still tier 1. It's just massing hunts for now. Okay, you already made the tree. I was like, this makes a lot of sense for them to expand one more time. But yesterday we saw only one of the undeads expand, and his teammate not doing it for a very long time. I really would like today to see both of them expand in a decent timing. I guess like it's, I don't know, I guess it's really good to go quickly for tier 3 as well to rush the orb. But you can still go tier 3 and then maybe expand at the same time if your teammate feeds you a little bit. Like I feel like TeRRoR, by fast expanding here, it kickstarts his economy so well that he actually could give a bunch of... well, actually I thought it was going to die and he was going to deny maybe. He could give a bunch of gold and wood to his teammate. Sheik's Death Knight is very low on experience, by the way. That's insane, he's barely cracked anything. Jong Dongon with the host, thank you very much, Shock. Damn, I'm getting all the hosts in the world. Kailaris is visiting me in the chat for good luck. What is going on today, guys? Everybody wants to see some tag team 2-on-2 action, eh? Wait, I thought... okay, never mind. I was saying he was massing hunts, but I'm actually stupid. Because in my mind this was an Ancient of War, but no, he's only been making archers up to this point. So Starshaped just made a few archers. It's funny because like this build feels a little greedy from Team Sweden. But Undead has been playing so defensive that there's nothing they're gonna do about it anyway. You know, you're kinda stuck on whatever composition it is that you're making, and I feel like Team Sweden realized the strength of this double Undead army very well, and the fact that they were expanding, and they were like, oh, one of them is just gonna have a bunch of ghouls, like we can just double expand and get away with it very easily. So it feels like Team Sweden in 2-on-2, they're extremely good. Oh my god, this Archmage. What is this, a Gatling gun? The 3 Glove of Haste looks actually absurd because like you almost never see that. You almost never see in a single game 3 of those on a hero. That's the great thing about 2-on-2 though. If you can get that. Imagine if down the line he gives those to the... Actually, he can keep them on the Archmage and get Orb of Venom. Imagine that guy. The attack speed just would be so insane. It's 15% per Glove of Haste. It's finally some decent creeping going on from TeRRoR here, but... Sheik actually got... Wait, oh my god, he got this with just a few units. So even though he was low level for a long time, finally got a Scroll of Restoration. I somehow missed that. Todd, hey, thank you for tournament watching VODs. Dude, I didn't contact you for this, but if you ever want to cast one of my tournaments, Cake, just reach out and you'll be able to do that very easily. And you're quite welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying. Hope you're doing well, my friends. He got 2 Glove of Haste himself, by the way, but he doesn't look quite as sexy. Wait, where did he just TP? What? He TP'd... Oh my god, he TP'd inside of his own base, bought dust, and then TP'd there. This is a bit weird. Footmen are going to town on these acolytes here. And even though Team Sweden is gonna get chased out of that location... Oh, they nuke a rifle, that's very nice. They're gonna get chased out of that location. Shutting down the mining here even for just a little bit is well worth, because they got double expo already, so they're mining so much more. And I think... What does Starshaped go for? He was a Mountain King second, by the way. And ThorzaiN's playing Rifle Caster for now. It's a lot more a standard game here from ThorzaiN. Okay, this is not... Please don't do the Death Note Expo here. That's not gonna work out. This guy's level 6. I don't think entangling this guy is good. But then again, he does a lot of damage. What the fuck? This guy is just staying here and derping. Actually seems fine, damn. I didn't realize these archers and this was gonna do this much damage. Ooh, that's one of the probably best items you could find when you're going for this many ranged units.
The player's forces are under attack.
Do they expand one more time? It feels like it almost would be counterproductive, because then you have to have so many wisps on gold. And I don't know if you would be able to keep up with... I think the fact that he pulled out is what made him creep it so easily, by the way, because the Ogre Magi wasn't there to keep on like bloodlusting everything. Rune Bracer is definitely very nice for an item to have there, and improved creature attack on the way here for Sheik. Getting a graveyard at the expo. I still stand by my statement that I would like to see one more expo from Team Undead. It's over. Like this one feels so safe. Like this actually couldn't get attacked without walking near their base, and they would spot it, and then they would be able to defend. I guess Starshaped is gonna want to grab Orb of Venom as soon as possible when he reaches tier 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't. Is 2 lores enough for him to produce? I guess so, right? Because Star has come out pretty fast. He's getting some upgrades already, getting some armor upgrades for the giants. I haven't looked yet at what ThorzaiN base is, but you know what I want to see when I click there? A workshop for some mortars. Okay, well, he's actually going Griffin Aviary. I guess they need something to make sure that they can deal with the Aboms. Which, to be honest, I think Orb will be able to do that. Orb of Fire. And just a ton of range units. If you think about undead armies, they don't necessarily melt against mortars that much. But upgraded mortars, Like, here's the thing. If he did that, the only upgrade he would have to get is the +3 attack for rifles. Which he's getting anyway down the line. Like, he's got +2 right now. He's going to get +1 armor. And Starshaped. Ooh, looks like an easy cancel there. ThorzaiN TP's out. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. They were finally going for that expo and it gets shut down. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe they shouldn't have gone for it in the first place. Wow, okay, so ThorzaiN is having a one-on-one with Sheik here. Just before he's going to be rejoined by the Paladin. He doesn't have an Orb of Fire yet. Actually, ThorzaiN has no TP even. I guess he TP'd in that location to start and defend. He wanted to make sure Undead doesn't steal this away. Those corner camps, 3 out of 4 of them are still available. And on the other side, we got the other 2 one-on-one. Oh my god. Ooh, ThorzaiN actually chases Sheik away. Is this for real? Like they... I guess both teams got like somewhat similar items here with 3 gloves of haste. Okay, well, safe to say Starshaped is slightly cornered here. And I don't think this Undead team is going to want him to just come out with his hands in the air. Rather, they're going to nuke him to death. 2 archers go down pretty fast. Yeah, they're just going to evacuate C the TP. Very important. Team Undead, I think, needs to secure that. And I'm guessing Team Sweden will be able to get this one here. What did we find? The worst. Probably the worst. Red Drake. Oh wow, if he actually gives that to the MK, the pendant. That MK has so much mana, actually, by the way. And he's got greater mana. Oh, he gave the mana items to the Pala. They might clash here, oh my god. Team Undead is coming in hot. The Giants need to be at the front. The Impel, in a straight line, is gonna land on 4 of the rifles here. ThorzaiN getting caught a little bit. Mountain King was already somewhat low. Paladin has Divine Shield, but he's gonna lose a bunch of rifles. Damn. Starshaped saw this army coming, he's just abandoned ship. He started running away immediately. Good luck, you get out on your own. Get your own escape plan. So now ThorzaiN is knocked down back to 61 supply. But they still got the double expo against the single one. I'm surprised that this wasn't reattempted. And at this point, I think Sheik could probably take one more expo himself over here, but he's focused on trying to get to 80. I think the Team Undead want to fight. Even though there's still 2 corner camps available. I don't think they watch my stream that much. You're not supposed to fight the opponents before the map has been crept out. I thought these were the rules of engagement of Warcraft 3. They hired the Ogre Magi, by the way. Why wouldn't you? Oh my god, the Lich. The Gatling Gun Lich. 3 Glove of Haste, Bloodlust. Oh my god, the attack speed! Look at this. She's sending lasers. One more Impel is gonna land towards the back line here. Novas keep landing, but Inner Fire Giants with +7 armor. He has Devotion level 1, and they've got Inner Fire here, the lot of them. So you can have all the Undead nuke in the world that you want. They are not really taking damage. Starts going for the Mountain King here instead. That Mountain King has so much mana. Scroll of Restoration was used here. The Death Knight finds itself in the middle of everything. The A-bombs are going down so fast. The Giants are just not really dying. I mean, they're starting to lose some more hit points, but it feels like A-bombs are dying so much quicker in comparison. More destroyers from Morph here. They need to really absorb all of this Inner Fire and have some extra damage themselves. The Paladin is going to get targeted. He doesn't have Divine Shield. Remember, he went for Devotion. Death Knight gets targeted. He already popped the Invuln, so he's going to be forced all the way back. Team Undead is forced to retreat here, at least for a little bit. They've kind of run out of mana for the most part, and there is no mana statue. It's just the one here on heal. And those Giants, they're still holding strong. Priest healing everything. The human heroes are going to get nuked. The Paladin goes down here. But Team Undead is run out of units. They don't have any mid-shield here. One single A-bomb is going to be over there. It's going to get entangled, surrounded, and smashed. And I think, unless they target heroes here, it's just... These Giants are still holding somewhat strong. It looks like some ghouls were able to kill some of these peasants here, but maybe militias were sent and that got cleaned up eventually. I love how I click randomly, like I see a red dot down there, so I click and then I see an archer next to a 1 HP bomb. No! Oh! How could you? And now Keeper is level 4.8. We got Archmage on 5. That Mountain King got level 4. 700 mana pool. These giants are gonna start falling if Starshaped overextends. Wait, did Starshaped never make a second hero in this game? Okay, well this is gonna be a bit annoying. I think maybe sending the destroyers here would be nice as well. And then they attack here on the ground at the same time. Team Sweden has 3 expos running right now. Team Undead only had the 1. They are finally working towards getting a second one and a third one as well. So Sheik actually went for this one, TeRRoR went for this one. They traded units and it felt like Team Sweden was like doing somewhat well, but they didn't really kill any of the heroes. They kind of erased the entire Undead army, but that's about it. The heroes survived. Those giants with Devotion and Inner Fire are absolutely ridiculous. Oh, he TP'd on time. Okay, so I guess he gets a Fin before that. Criplord got level 3. That's a very nice snipe. On the other side, TeRRoR is gonna engage against Starshaped. They need to rehire the oh, he stuffs one of the giants on time. And that one Griffin somehow found its way there and is helping out. Priest as well. You can dispel the Scroll of Protection. And that's gonna force a TP out here. Damn, Abom sucks against this army, to be honest. Because like they're kind of just at the front being blocked by giants and everything else kills them. Like there's +3 attack rifles. There's Griffins taking them out quickly. And in terms... Actually, wait, did they have web last fight? Because it felt like the Finns weren't doing that much. Team Undead needs to start using their mobility a little more here, I think. To dance around, do some hit and run. I mean, we've got Sheik all the way up there. Sees that the humans around. And the other one's expanding behind this. And I think TeRRoR needs to stop making albums, by the way. Like, just make a bunch of them as mid-shield, but now you need to make some sort of... Why is he going mid-Vagans? There's only so many Dryads. I don't know about mid-Vagans, guys. Okay, well, Sheik's getting completely caught here, and that Mountain King... He's basically on steroids here with his items. He's got borderline unlimited mana. He could just drop all of this, pop a mana potion, one more Fiend's gonna fall. Ghouls are like, alright. The Fiend's gonna die, we're gonna die as well. They try to run past everything. Oh my god, the siege damage is gonna be insane here. I guess, okay, so he has that bombs 3-3. So these upgrades, the attack upgrades are gonna benefit the mid-Vagan. I think that's why maybe he made those. So they can somewhat nuke the backline. What a crazy game, guys. Let's just cancel out the one-on-ones and then just play more 2-on-2s. Kappa. 2-on-2 is just amazing in Warcraft 3. He didn't actually have Storm Hammers yet, by the way, ThorzaiN here, so he's gonna get that now. That's a lot of Griffins. I actually can't tell who's winning. I would say maybe Team Sweden.
A player's forces are under attack.
But they are on equal expos now. This is 2-on-2 as it's meant to be played, by the way. Like, really both players trying to build a composition that will help one another. They are playing really, really smart, in my opinion. You know, like, tons of bombs with 3-3. Then he goes for the Vagans because they already have the +3 attack. That was made for the bombs. ThorzaiN's gonna get out of there. When you have this big an army and this big an economy, and TP is like only 350, so if you can do some damage and then get out, it's definitely ideal. But Team Undead is looking to try and get on top of this base here before Team Sweden's ready. We got a big TP here. Wow. Okay, well this is... Okay, he's gonna have to get out. And they're gonna work towards getting another canceling on the right side. Somehow it's a lightning... When it's not the tomes, it's a lightning shield on the ground, guys. I mean, why not? Team Sweden might actually attack here towards this base. Oh no, you didn't, Starshaped. Oh no, you didn't. Yeah, this army is looking pretty scary. Am I seeing double? I was like, why is there 2 leeches?
A player's
That's
forces are
actually
under attack.
pretty much the entirety of the Undead army. Sheik has like, he's only got 50 supply. ThorzaiN has 78. Starshaped 77. So that's gonna be a problem. TeRRoR has 80. They're really lacking supply from Sheik's side. And by the way, because those wagons, oh my god, those wagons with +3. That base is gonna fall so fast. And they kill an expo for it. I don't think they can TP, that's the thing too. Like, where do they TP? If you TP here in the middle of everything, this would be the worst idea ever. So it looks like that entire base is gonna go down. Which means Moonwells are not gonna be part of the equation anymore.
Are under attack.
Somehow Griffins are kind of chasing units by themselves. That's a big Nova as well. Need to be careful if this Lich gets 5 here. That could be key as well. Destroyers find their way to the Expo. They're just gonna attack the Expos and try to force the TP back. I think Team Undead should just let this base die as well. TeRRoR still has a bit of gold in his main base. Sheik has 3k4 left in his Expo. Still a bit of gold left in his main base as well, to be honest. Do they go for this one down there? It's the same deal here, by the way. If they attack, it's very hard for Team Sweden to actually fight. Like, where do you TP? Do you TP here at the back, but then you're just kind of stuck? So they have a lot of units with inner fire. Wait, Sheik. Okay, you need the destroyers here. They open up the fight nicely here with some nice nuke on the MK, but keep in mind, Team Undead has no TP behind it, so if one of their heroes get nuked, the only escape would be pulling it back. I'm talking about the Death Knights in particular, who can coil each other, but they're going to be coiling the units a lot of the time. Destroyers need to put in that overtime here. They need to dispel as much of all of this inner fire as possible. They're trying to kind of reach the back line, but not quite able to do it. Mid-Vagons need to shoot down either those Dryads or the Priests. They're kind of attacking the Giants right now. And, I mean, Mount Tanking is still having a field day at the front somehow, not getting nuked all that much. Paladin's level 3, almost level 4. Mount Tanking is finally getting nuked. He staffs it at the last second. That was a 6 save. Griffin's still going strong. They don't have much entire. They must have skipped web the entire game, or Sheik just didn't have an army. How were Griffins able to do this much the entire time? Giants still somewhat holding strong here. Keeper is getting very close to level 6, which is going to be very scary because Tranquility here would be the dream when this army got nuked the whole time and he's kind of running low on hit points. One more Fiend is going to come in, but he's going to fall. Yeah, so he did have web, but he didn't have enough Fiends. He focused more on getting Destroyers, so these Griffins, they were able to do so much the entire game. I don't know if Team Sweden is supposed to stay there though. Eventually it feels like this is going to get out-nuked. They've got a single statue on mana there, regenerating all of those undead nuke heroes, trying to get rid of this entire army. Just like true undeads. Death Knight finds itself in the middle of everything. Needs to be careful. The statue is going to come in. They're going to target that very nicely. Impel. ThorzaiN's tipping out. I like that choice. He has so many red units. And Starshaped is not tipping out yet for some reason. He thinks he can do more damage. He's going for one of the Death Knight. Wait. I thought he was tipping. Wasn't Archmage tipping just now? I'm so confused. Yeah, without MK here, it's very tough. And Team Undead holds. TeRRoR has 35 supply. Sheik has 33. Starshaped has 41. This is his last tree, by the way. And ThorzaiN has 80. And they finally went for mortars this time. It was the ultimate. Oh, okay. Oh, so that's why they stayed. I was like, did his TP just bug out and cancel out, or?
A player's forces are under attack.
They're trying to get on top of ThorzaiN's army now. Because they know that Starshape's not around. Starshape has no Moonwells, by the way, so he can't even... Can Team Undead really win this? Like, ThorzaiN has a massive army. Oh, these guys are stuck. They need to dig a hole there to be able to get up. He's gonna have to TP again. Yeah, I like the choice. I think he realized they were trying to go all in on top of his army here, so he goes behind the towers. He could actually dig a hole anywhere here, like here to rejoin his teammates. I would definitely do that. And now they're trying to get on top of Starshape. Oh my god, and he has so little speed in comparison. Look, Unholy Aura is gonna do work here. Destroyers are actually gonna go down to flying machines. That's very big. ThorzaiN actually... Oh, he could have mass telly to his teammates. He mass telly behind, trying to catch the leech! Oh my god! And he gets it? 1 moment of inattention. And you get punished for it. Team Undead could be in trouble there. There's still a very healthy human army. ThorzaiN on 85 supply. Both teams have a bunch of expos to work with. There's no TP! TeRRoR is gonna lose his Death Knight, I think. Okay, he's gonna get coiled. Why isn't he coiling him? There we go. I think he had cooldown. They need to run away. They need proper anti-air. Gargoyles not really an option against this many rifles. They need some fiends. Sheik has lacked army the entire game. They go for the Keeper. He don't have a TP. They melt him. Team Undeads. They're still trying to nuke their way out of this one. The Lich is gonna get blown up to pieces. Paladin is now level 5. And ThorzaiN doesn't give a damn about anything. Wait, what? Flying machines actually try to siege. I was like, are mortars shooting from down there? No. These flying machines try to nuke everything by themselves. And now this base is gonna get removed from this game very, very quickly. Yeah, Inner Fire would be nice, I guess. He's got Brilliance level 2, but those priests are all full mana pretty much. Yeah, there we go. I cannot believe how epic this game has been. TeRRoR has 37 supply, Sheik has 20. It's gonna take some serious undead nuke here for them to win this. I feel like they don't have enough destroyers anymore. Going for the flying machines was really, really smart. He actually he sniped his base. So undead has no mining left. Team Sweden, they've got this base, this one with 5k gold, this one with almost nothing. But ThorzaiN, he's got enough gold to re-expand there in a second. Yeah, they actually could even go for this one. It's funny too, because they don't need to creep at all anymore. All of their heroes are at least level 5. Acolytes went for a surround and a giant. They actually got it. Don't ask me how. Sheik is about to be caught in the middle. The Acolytes around. I mean, why not? This late in the game. Oh, they're gonna scout this. And Keeper is restarting now for Starshaped. He's got 13 supply. ThorzaiN has 80. 25 for Sheik, who's remaking the Lich. He had to hit the pawn shop and sell every single one of his cards that he collected when he was a kid. To be able to afford this. He got rid of every single Magic the Gathering deck he's ever had, the Dragon Ball cards, every single ones that he cherished, in order to get the Lich back. And try and wait, what? Oh, he instant rebought actually. Never mind. He got fed a bunch of money from his teammates. More units getting caught. You can't have that happen, Team Undead. They need to unsummon this. Like, this is useless.
The town is under siege.
These human heroes, though. Oh my god. True Shot was like such a good item to have here. I think they're gonna try to get on top of this base here to not let the Keeper back out. I don't think they're too scared of necessarily the damage or the spells, but I would say Tranquility is like very scary. I don't think ThorzaiN can TP here, dude. That's the thing. Like, how would you TP there? You would be in a terrible spot no matter where you TP'd. Starshaped re-expanding on the left side. I don't think Keeper had the TP either, so if he comes out here, he actually would die. I think he needs to let that die. Lich has level 6, by the way. They could go for some insane siege. But this base, I don't think has enough gold to justify that. They should... I mean, I'd be happy to let the hero come out, but maybe they're not sure whether it has a TP or not. Yeah, they move back for a sec. They're like, yeah, finish, please. Okay, he cancels. ThorzaiN... Oh my god, they saw that! Okay, that's gonna be an easy cancel there. It's just become a crazy base trade, and to be honest, Team Undead doesn't have many buildings left. It's just this low HP Necropolis there, this one down there, and then this entire base here.
The town is under siege.
ThorzaiN versus 2 Undeads. Oh my god, oh, I mean, that's as good a spot as you're ever gonna get here to try and hide this, I guess. The very corner. I'm very happy that I'm catching a lot of this stuff, actually. Dude, Animate Dead might actually be sick here. They've got at least 3 albums. And there is not that much air they need to worry about, because there is only the single Griffin. They've kind of reduced that count here. They've slowly but surely killed all of them. Like, the flying machines you don't really care about. They just mean that the destroyer is going to fall, which to be honest is going to be a problem. Like, you'd like to have more destroyers against this kind of army and inner fire there. Yeah, if ThorzaiN interfires everything in advance and then fights... Oh, he uses Slayer. He's about to be caught. Coil Nova. Staffs. On time. He's just gonna mass tele, and I think the Crypt Lord was too far away to land an Impel on this. And he actually TPs on the tree where there was an Acolyte, so they know that ThorzaiN's down there. Team Undead need to be careful, by the way, because if they move out too far, and there is like a single unit here that allows ThorzaiN to mass TP, in terms of his siege damage, he's got so much of it. He's even got the flying machines that could help with this. Oh, and he remade Griffins. He actually made 2 extra ones. Yeah, remember, ThorzaiN's still mining. He made sure this base was like hardly attackable. I can't believe this one was never cracked, by the way. Yeah, Team Undead, even though they've got Unholy Aura, they are broke. They don't have TPs. Oh my god, they're gonna get eliminated, guys. There's an Acolyte down there. They still Blight there to make something, but their base is gonna evaporate. I think Team Sweden just wins a base trade, to be honest. I mean, they might still be able to win the fight. But why risk it when you're not sure? They're just gonna try to eliminate them. Oh my god. Mass Deli, the ultimate mobility there. I was gonna say the ultimate, but a little too corny for my taste. Yeah, ThorzaiN was gonna expand it. He's like, how are you gonna do this, bro? So Keeper actually did restart again. ThorzaiN stayed at less than 80. I like that. You don't need to go over 100 there. Just play a mobile style. Where is their last buildings? They've got a necropolis here. Is that it? 278 gold. I think... Wait, TeRRoR has no building. From what I can see. I switch the color real quick. Oh, they both picked like this blue.
A player's forces are under attack. Is under siege.
They're trying to push into that base, but actually that's a bad idea. They're gonna lose so much mana here. ThorzaiN could actually go for the fight now, especially if this Crypt Lord has no mana. But maybe they're trying to bait that. And ThorzaiN is actually using his economy that instead of making more units, he stays below 80 and he gets a bunch of towers. To make those bases very hard to attack. This is a big mistake here, Sheik, by the way. Crypt Lord having 0 mana. Oh my god. Wait, what? Griffin's got caught. He's gonna call Nova one more time. Oh my god. Very uncharacteristic mistake here by ThorzaiN. I think ThorzaiN is using Flare. Okay, he spotted it. He spotted the payload here. If he can just kill that. I'm guessing Death Knight went for Animate Dead, by the way. Oh no, he went Unholy Aura level 3. Never mind. Actually, I wouldn't hate Animate Dead here because there is Aboms. If those 3 Aboms die and he just remakes them in the fights, I actually think this is good. I can't believe there was any gold left, but yeah, obviously not worth taking it. They're gonna try and eliminate them, I think. Okay, no, they're gonna fight. Keeper is 6, by the way. And remember, when you use Tranquility, there is a little bit of a invincibility period. And there is the Paladin that can keep him alive anyway. Death Knight taking a ton of damage at the front frontier. It's gonna get caught by Sheik. But it's gonna fall very quickly behind this. Keeper does not have the mana for Tranquility, but that should be coming very soon here thanks to the Archmage's aura. And it looks like Team Sweden will be getting the win here. They go for the second Death Knight, they get it. Mountain King level 6 TP's out, doesn't matter. Insane game.